Hi everyone! Today I have a unboxing and quick little review of the Kyosho Mad Van VE. This is a four-wheel drive monster truck of sorts based on the Kyosho Phaser Mark II platform, which is a four-wheel drive touring car platform, very similar to like a Tamiya TTO2 platform, if you guys are familiar with that chassis. And with this van body on it, this is a truck that I was pretty excited for when the brushed version came out, which had like this brown van body. But personally, I wasn't a big fan of the brown color scheme, so I never pulled the trigger on it. But when this VE brushless version came out, it came out with a lot of upgrades, along with obviously the nicer brushless system, but also a lot of the scale details and a much prettier paint scheme, I think. So this is a truck I've been meaning to check out for a very long time, but the problem was I couldn't buy one because they were out of stock everywhere for the longest time, and the availability of Kyosho cars and parts is something I'll also talk about in this video as well. So kind of look forward to all of that. But for now, let's check out the box. You can see the nice little artwork or photograph of the Mad Van here. You see it says ultra scale body, which I guess is Kyosho's designation for like the super detailed scale bodies and stuff, with all the light buckets, the grill, a lot of little details. I'm very excited to check that out. Little blurb, informational blurb here in Japanese. On the other side, the little blurb in English. You guys can pause the video to read that if you want. Over here we have the Mad Van in like a beach setting. A little nice photograph happening there. And on this side, basically the same thing as well. So without further ado, let's get this thing open and see what comes inside. So here we have the Kyosho Mad Van VE with everything that comes in the box. So I'm going to put the truck away for a second so we can talk about some of the little accessories and stuff it comes with, and then we'll dig into the truck. So the most obvious thing is it comes with this radio. This is the Kyosho Synchro. It's KT231P ABC123 whatever. It's their RTR radio. It's pretty nice actually. Has a nice little rubber grip on the back. It is a 3-channel radio, though I'm not sure if the truck comes with a 3-channel receiver. That's something we might check out later. All your controls up here. Looks like we have throttle trim, steering dual rate, throttle EPAs, reverse trim. I'm not sure what that one is for. Power LED, steering and throttle reverse, on-off switch here. And then it has this trigger adjustment in the back, so you can get a little bit more forward trigger throw. It's not going to make your truck faster or anything, it's just for extra control. So that's pretty neat. And then the steering wheel itself is kind of on an angle to make it a little bit more ergonomic when you drive it, so you don't have to like bend your wrist as much, I guess. Nice little foam grip that comes on it. Overall, pretty nice radio. 4 AA's, pretty standard at this point. So yeah. And then over here in the bag, they give you a nice little Ziploc bag, which I think is nice. So you can keep all your accessories and stuff together. It comes with this little wheelie bar. This is mostly for the brushed version, which didn't come with the updated wheelie bar that this one does. So a little wheelie bar there. And it's literally a bar, there's no wheels on it or anything. This is a little Lexan spoiler that's pre-painted that you can cut out and mount to the back here if you would like. I might throw that on I think that's gonna look pretty cool. They backed it in silver too, so that's very nice. Here we have a little tool bag. All the little tools. Little shock parts, steering servo horns, little Allen wrenches, and some lock washers. Bind plug, little Kyosho wrench, and then we get the decal sheet as well as the manual, which is in a lot of different languages, as well as having your nice little build manual / exploded view in the back, and then the parts number callouts. So nice little thing to have on hand. And then the sticker sheet. So in a lot of videos you see the sticker sheet, you're not able to see the decals very well, so hopefully you can see these decals. Mad Van, a lot of different variations of Mad Van. You can put on it, you can put it in Japanese. A different site graphic decal if you want to put those on. Some other decals happening here. So if you want to customize your Mad Van a little bit, you can do so with the little included sheet. So with all of that aside, let's finally dig into the van itself. Now that's a gorgeous looking body. So here we have the Kyosho Mad Van VE. I love this like very deep metallic candy red color scheme that this truck has. A lot of chrome decals happening, which is very nice. Chrome grille with the chrome bezel here and the hard plastic grille. The bumper is a little bit mounted a little low, but still looks pretty cool nevertheless. Nice white stripe going down the side. I love the way this truck looks. I love vans, and this just looks very, very cool. Chrome bumper, a lot of details. The windows are also clear tinted, not stickers, so that's very nice to see. Adds a little bit more extra realism. And as you saw in the back, here we have the revised wheelie bar. It comes out way farther with actual wheels on it. So that should work pretty well to keep the truck from back flipping or just like flipping backwards all the time. But in the event that you do that, it does have these roof rails in the back, and then this front visor also kind of acts as a protector for the roof as well. So very, very cool. Hard plastic mirrors. From what I've seen, because of the design of the body, these actually don't see a lot of abuse. So you're not going to lose them as quickly as it looks like you would, because they're very thin, hard plastic pieces. But it does look like the Lexian gives it a little bit of give. So that's very cool. And it looks very nice like the rest of the truck. The wheels on this are also white, unlike the brushed version, which comes with black wheels. I think the white wheels look way cooler. The tires do have foams in them, and they're a pretty grippy compound. Comparing them to like lunchbox tires are about the same size, but they don't have foams, and they're also a harder compound. So these should work a little bit better for this more modern power plant that this thing has. Quick little note, something that kind of bothers me personally is the rear body posts have the body clips going in sideways, which I like, but the fronts have them going in forwards instead of sideways, which I don't like it when they do that. I prefer the body clips to be sideways because it makes it so that you don't lose them as easily, but that's a real minor peeve. Taking the body shell off, you can see it's a pretty standard chassis happening. Pretty standard touring car platform. Very similar, like I said, to the TTO2B or TTO2, or even the Red Cat Volcano EPX that I had. And it's also based on a touring car platform. So a pretty, not a unique design, but a proven one. Unlike the Red Cat, this does have full suspension motion, so I don't think you're going to have the problems with this that you did with the Volcano. And I will do a comparison with this and the TTO2B in a separate video, so look out for that if you're interested. This one, being the brushless model, does come with some upgrades. You can hear it. It has full machined metal gears, whereas the brushed version, I believe, come with cast, like pot metal gears. So much more durable gears in this one. Also comes with the aluminum drive shaft for a little bit better response. The brushless motor here, I think it's just a hobby wing unit. They call it the Brains. And the Torx 10E motor. The ESC is rated for 3S. The motor is rated for 2S, but apparently people have run it on 3S and have had very little problems, so do that at your own risk. Battery goes on this side, and it does use a just Velcro strap, so you can fit any sort of style of battery in here. If you want to fit a hump pack in here, you can. You're not really limited by the battery strap. The front bumper is very small, that's one thing I think I wish was a little bit larger, just for durability purposes. Nice little double wishbone suspension. No adjustability happening here, but it's fine. It's a basher. And all the plastics are very soft, which is not going to be the best for straight handling and performance, but it's going to be very good for durability. So interested to see how well this thing is going to stand up. The shocks are nice and beefy. They are plastic bodied, but with aluminum caps. They look very nice, and they seem like they could use a little bit more damping, but overall I think it should be just fine out of the box. One kind of odd thing about the Kyosho Mad Van is it doesn't use any wheel nuts. It uses screws, which I'm not a huge fan of. It does use 12mm hex, but it does use a little adapter thing, so it's looks like it's a 2.5mm. I'll take that off in a second. You can see it is a 12mm hex, but it has a very weird hub design. Uses this adapter plate in order to use the hubs. Very strange design. I'm not sure why they went with this design. I guess it does eliminate the need for a little wheel hex pin, which is a very commonly lost part. Just a little bit different. I personally like having wheel nuts over screws, just because I think it makes it easier to mount the wheel, but this isn't too bad, so it's not a huge problem. The servo, I believe, is a plastic gear servo, so nothing too special going on there. But yeah, pretty basic four-wheel drive platform. So now that we've taken a look at it, let's strap a battery in and see how it rips outside.